Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Playlist Podcast with me, Jack Willard, joined by Gemma Roots.
Hello.
I don't really feel like I should say host because I haven't really been a host for the past year, to be honest. So that's why I didn't say it. But I will be making more appearances this year. I will say that now. But yes, this is the first episode of 2023. So we'd just like to say that we wish everyone had a great holiday and New Year. I did. Did you, Gemma?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Had a nice
Good.
few days off work. It was
Good.
nice not to have to work over Christmas, which was nice.
Yeah, same here. I have to say, it's I loved it. I mean, already this has been an eventful year for me. I've already been on holiday, and it's only the third week of February. Yeah, I went to Disneyland Paris for 4 days. So that was pretty cool. Oh no, 5 days actually. 4 nights, 5 days. Yeah. So yeah, my year has already started off quite well. So no complaints there. So yeah, but anyway, I'm not here to chat about that. You know, that's a different podcast in itself. We are going to be doing our end of year awards. So our last episode, and as we do at the end of each year, we do our end of year music awards, where we look back on the year and, you know, we nominate people, nominate different categories. You guys vote. So remember, this is your votes. This isn't our opinion. This is your votes that we're talking about here today. And, you know, you had a few weeks to vote and the results came in, and this is what it is. This is the results. And as always, you guys threw in some suggestions for us as well, which is always interesting. So yeah, it should be fun. Shouldn't it, Gemma?
Yeah. A lot of the predictions that we made, we were completely wrong.
Yeah. I actually listened back to that episode to refresh my memory, and yeah, so this is gonna be interesting, I have to say. So I take it you're the one with you've got the results, haven't you, Gemma?
Yes, I've got all the results here on my phone.
Lead the way.
Right, so the first category was Album of the Year.
My opinion, the biggest category, in my opinion.
So, in third place, we had Midnights by Taylor Swift. Then second place, Harry's House, Harry Styles. And then in first place, which you'll be very happy about, Jack, was Mr. Moral and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Remind me actually, what else was nominated actually? Should we go through that as well?
So the other nominations we had About Last Night, Mabel, Life Is Yours, Foals, The Car, Arctic Monkeys, Renaissance, Beyonce, and Supernova by the Nova Twins.
Yeah, so I have to say, I think when I made this prediction, I think when we both did, I think Harry and Taylor were like the two we thought it was going to come down to. So we weren't really wrong. You know, they made the top 3.
Yeah.
But instead, Kendrick won, which I think is well deserved, in my opinion. Very good album, very good hip hop album. It was his first album in 5 years. Yeah, 5 years, I think. And it won. It was critically acclaimed. All his albums are very good, I think. And he did a big world tour for it as well. I believe he's been nominated for Grammys as well for this, so which I wouldn't be surprised if he won this year. But yeah, I think him winning is well deserved. I didn't see it coming, but I definitely can agree with the public here. You?
Yeah. I was expecting Harry's House to do well. But halfway through the voting, I really didn't think it was going to end up in the top 3, to be fair, from how it was doing in the voting. But last minute, the fans did get behind it and, yeah, got second place, so well deserved. And I believe it has been nominated for quite a few awards this year.
Yeah, and it has been nominated for Grammy as well, I believe.
Yeah.
And award as well. Yeah, cool. Well, congrats to Kendrick Lamar there. So yeah, awesome. All right, what was the next category then?
So The next one is Song of the Year.
Okay.
So in third place we had Break My Soul, Beyonce. As It Was, Harry Styles, and then I'm Good, Slash Blue, David Guetta, and BB Rexa.
Oh. And then what were the other nominees? The ones that didn't
And
make
then
the
the
top
other nominees we had House on Fire, Mimi Webb, Unholy, Sam Smith, then Running Up That Hill, Kate Bush, Super Freaky Girl, Nicki Minaj, World's in Need, Liam Gallagher. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I've got to admit, when we made this list, I think we should have included Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift, just because that song was pretty big last year, and I was thinking maybe we should have included it. And in the comments we got on the list, some people actually agreed with that. So we'd like to apologise to diehard Taylor Swift fans that we didn't
But
include
to
them.
be fair, I absolutely hate that song.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but to me,
coming out now.
with me, if it's because I'm at work like from 8 till 5:30 in the day, that song is played over and over and over again on the radio.
What radio station do you listen to?
I can't tell you.
If you switch to Radio 2, you won't have that problem. Believe me.
Okay, then I will tell you. We do listen to Radio 2.
You listen to Radio 2? Oh, do you
Yes.
do you listen to Popmaster?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Would you completely pause the award here? We're gonna have a quick chat about Popmaster. This is a British thing, by the way. Have you heard that he's actually leaving Radio 2, Ken Bruce?
I know. I'm gutted.
But he's going to Greatest Hits Radio in April, so I'm going to start listening to that. Because I work from home, by the way, everyone. So I listen to the radio a lot while I'm working. So yeah, Popmaster is this awesome show that really tests your music knowledge. I absolutely love it. And Ken Bruce is such a great host as well, a great DJ. So yeah, but I'm glad he's going somewhere else. But yeah, but we'll have this discussion another time, Gemma. I feel like it's going to go way off subject. But yeah, Radio 2.
I do have to say that. Do you reckon he'll take Popmaster with him?
He has said he's going to, so he must own the rights to that, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah.
I do think Radio 2 might suffer a little bit from that because
I think so.
Yeah, but I'll listen to it 100%.
Oh, I'm so upset about that because that's like my highlight of the day when I'm at work playing Popmaster.
Yeah. Popmaster's awesome. What do you normally score?
Like it's normally above 18.
Oh,
like in between 18 and 25.
Nice.
I should have gone on.
I want to go on. Yeah, I want to. I plan to on Greatest Hits Radio. Gemma, we should both go on. And imagine we're both on the same day. Interesting.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, honestly, people that are listening in America right now or anywhere else around the world, like Japan, they're probably thinking, what are they on about? Google Radio 2 Popmaster. If you're from the UK, you should know what we're on about. And yeah, it's awesome. But anyway, back to this, because I feel like we've gone completely off subject. So yeah, I'm Good by David Guetta won Song of the Year, which, to be fair, I'm down for that. It was an absolute tune when it came out, and I love it.
Really good song.
It was in my top 5 Spotify songs from last year. I think it was my number 2 most listened to song. So yeah, did it win by much? Was it close?
I'll have a look. 1 second.
Let
me change the page.
So talk amongst yourself, folks.
It
grab a
won.
coffee.
So it got 33.2% of the vote.
Ooh, more than half. More than a quarter, though.
Yeah, and As It Was got 24.5%. So.
Oh, so it won by quite a bit.
Big margin. Yeah.
It wasn't a close call then. So clearly, people thought that song was awesome. So well done.
It's very nostalgic though, because the original song, I remember back when I was growing up with the little blue aliens.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's a cool song, but I actually prefer this version. I'm not gonna lie, which
Yeah.
might be a bit of a hot take, but I prefer it. It's more of a clubby song. You know, it's got makes you want to dance.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. All right. What's our next one then?
Right. Next category was Artist of the Year.
Hmm.
So in third place, we had Harry Styles.
Nice.
Second place, Kendrick Lamar. And in first place, Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay. And what were the other nominees?
So the other nominees were Ed Sheeran, Lizzo, Mimi Webb, Joel Corey, and Becky Hill.
Okay. Yeah, you know what?
Um,
I'm not shocked Taylor won, really, to be fair.
It was very, very close.
How close?
So, Taylor Swift won by 29.3%.
Right.
Then Kendrick was 27.2%.
Ooh.
And then Harry was 25.6%.
Wow. But really, the others didn't really get as many votes at all, then, by sound of it.
No.
In comparison. Wow. So basically, they dominated the album and the artist award. I've just realised that. Clearly, our listeners are heavy Kendrick, Taylor, and Harry Styles fans. Yeah. To be fair, Taylor Swift, I think, makes sense here because I believe with Midnights, I think she set a record on the Billboard chart by having correct me if I'm wrong, people. Was it 8 or 10 singles in the top 40, something
I
like
believe
that?
so.
She broke some record. So for that
Mm.
alone, I have to say she near enough deserves that because she broke a record there. And yeah, Midnight's critically acclaimed. She's going to do a big world tour this year. So yeah, I can completely understand why she won. So I think that's fair. Everyone else, obviously, fair grabs. Harry as well, valid point. He had his big album, and obviously he had a big tour. But yeah, I mean, I know you're not really a Taylor Swift fan, so tell me what your thoughts are of this, Gemma.
Well, actually, I was expecting Taylor to do pretty well, and Harry, but I wasn't expecting Kendrick to do as well as he did.
Yeah, he nearly won 2 awards. Yeah.
But before, at the beginning of the year, I wasn't really a fan of Kendrick's music, and then he headlines one of the days for Glastonbury. And I stayed up and watched his set, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You got a favourite Kendrick song?
No. I just like the performance.
Okay. You're one of them fans, are you? Okay. All right then. We'll move on from that then, I think.
Okay. Right. The next category was Band of the Year.
Yes. Always a mix.
Oh, this one was the result was so unexpected. But this one we got completely wrong. So in third place we had the Vamps. Then in second place we had Arctic Monkeys. And in first place was Slipknot.
Yeah, and they won by a lot here, didn't they? It wasn't by a little.
So Slipknot won by 45.2%.
That's near enough half the vote went on Slipknot.
Yeah.
And who were the other nominees, actually? Yeah, quickly go through that. Who they're up against?
So the other nominees were the 1975, Blink 182, Foals, and 5 Seconds of Summer.
Right, so the fact that the 1975 didn't make the top 3, I think is insane.
I know.
I think that's insane. That is actually probably as much of a shock as Slipknot winning. I mean, I'm a big Slipknot fan, so I'll take them winning. They did release a big album last year called The End so far, which, big hard rock album. But wow, clearly a lot of Slipknot fans got involved in this vote. I mean, yeah. Wow. I'm happy with them winning, though. I mean, it brings a bit of variety for us. I'll take that. All the top three are different here. You got the Vamps.
Yeah.
You got Arctic Monkeys, and then you got Slipknot. You know, you got a real
Yeah.
mixture there.
All completely different genres.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy they won that. I'll take that. I think that's awesome. For you, you're not that happy about that though, Holly. What's so much?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to say about this category, to be fair. It's just a shock.
Isn't it convenient, Gemma, that you went to? Oh, go on.
On what?
No, I was gonna say, isn't it convenient that you went to a hard rock gig for the first time last year in December, and now Slipknot have won our band of the year, almost like you're turning into something you swore you never would, but what I've been trying to turn you into for a few years. Interesting. Wow.
The thing that shocked me was exactly the same as you. Like the 1975 not being in the top 3.
Were they close to making the top 3? Were they fourth? They must have been fourth.
Slightly behind the Vamps. Only slightly, though.
Oh, okay, so they nearly made the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, fair enough. But still, even then, by the sounds of it, making the top 3 wouldn't have done much because Slipknot basically dominated this. Yeah. So, much love for Slipknot. I'll take that. Awesome.
Right. The next category was Best Indie Artist. So in third place, we had Joe. Then in second place, we had Years and Years. And then in first place, we had Wet Leg.
No surprise there at all.
No surprise.
No surprise. And the other nominees?
So we had Baby Queen, Bastille, Christine and the Queens, and Little Sims.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know an awful lot of Joe. So I can't comment. But Years and Years have been big for a while. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Wet Leg definitely. I think I said from the start. I think we're going to win.
Yeah, we said that Wet Leg would win.
Yeah, there's no shock there. It is well deserved, I think. Their album, their self-titled album, debut album, received a lot of critical acclaim as well. So you know they've definitely made a name for themselves. So yeah. And speaking of indie albums, our next category is indie albums.
Yes. So for indie albums, hang on, my phone has frozen.
Lovely. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, there you go.
Best indie album of the year. So in third place, we had Being Funny in a Foreign Language, the 1975. Then in second place, we had Decide by Joe. And then in first place, we had Wet Leg by Wet Leg.
Again, no surprise at all.
Nah, no surprise at all for Wet Leg.
Definitely not. So they actually won 2 awards, don't they? Yeah, they won 2 awards. Yeah.
But
well done to
we
Wet
were
Leg.
expecting that.
Yeah, big well done to Wet Leg. And again, who were the other nominees for this one?
We had Dance Fever by Florence and the Machine, Emails I Can't Send, Sabrina Carpenter, and Moss by Maya Hawke.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I probably would have thought Florence would have made the top 3. But I think 1975 definitely. I'm glad they made the top 3. Yeah. Wet Leg again. Yeah, I haven't really listened to Joe, so I can't comment.
Wet Leg won by so much.
How much?
Wet Leg put 43.7% of the vote.
Oh, so they Slipknot in this category then, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn,
and then in the last category, when they won Best Indie Artist, they got 39.1%.
Wow. So there's been a couple of close ones, but some categories have just been, swooped. Nice. Awesome stuff. Well, yeah, so this one we got right. We got this one right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Right, what's the next one?
Right, our next category was best tour.
Yeah, I love this category.
I know you would because this is so up your street. So in third place, we had Westlife with the Wild Dreams tour. Then in second place, we had Happier Than Ever, the World Tour, Billie Eilish. And then in first place, we had the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer.
And the other nominees were
So the other nominees were the Greatest Hits Arena Tour, the Vamps, Love on Tour, Harry Styles, and Music of the Spheres, Coldplay.
Right, now the fact that Harry Styles didn't make the top 3 is quite
I
mind-blowing.
know.
And the fact that Hella Mega Tour, which I am absolutely happy with, won, I will take that. Now, I'll tell you what, I do think that tour won because you got to think, right, it's 3 artists with that tour.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just one band, it was 3 artists,
Mm.
right? The Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, 3 very well-known pop punk bands, especially Green Day. So you got to think, you've probably got fans of all of them bands, a mixture, voting for that as well.
Yeah.
So you got to think that actually, when you consider that into account,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably fair play to that winning because it's 3 artists, not just one person, one act. So yeah. Did they win by much?
40%. Exactly.
Again, they, nearly half the vote there. Wow. I mean, actually the top 3. I went to a show of all of them tours, so I'm quite proud of that. I saw Billy. I saw Westlife as well. Basically, this is my category this year, really.
Yeah, that you've won that category. Well, actually, to be fair, I've only been to one of the nominees.
Which one was that? Was that the Hella Mega Tour, Gemma?
No, the Vamps.
Yeah,
Obviously.
no surprise there. Yeah, yeah. So we actually saw 4/6 of that category, which is pretty cool, actually. Yeah, take that.
I would have loved to have gone to Coldplay because I've known a few people that went to one of the shows at Wembley Stadium and they said it was the best gig they've been to.
Quite the statement to make. Oh, wow. Wow. But no, Hella Mega Tour winning that. I like that. To be fair, a lot of this has gone down quite nicely for me. These awards.
I know.
Yeah. I'm actually, I think every single one I basically agree with. The public have done me proud. Well done, guys. You earned my approval. I might have come back more often. I mean, you wanted the Vamps to win this, obviously. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did want them to win because I did go to 2 of the shows, so.
Oh well.
And it's probably their best tour so far.
Was it Hella Mega, Gemma? Was it Hella Mega? So you should be asking yourself.
Right. Moving on to our best podcast guest. So in third place, we had Silverheart. Second place, we had Lan Ray. And then in first place, we had Stephanie Caprera.
Nice. I'm not gonna lie, but half the people that were nominated for this award, I haven't met, spoken to, because obviously
You haven't.
I wasn't around as much last year, so I would just like to, say thank you to everyone that did come on the show and spoke to Gemma or myself or both of us. But yeah. But I'd say, yeah, Gemma, do you agree with this? Because you spoke to everybody here. Do you agree with this? What do you think of this?
I'm not going to give my opinion because I loved having everybody on the show. I can't pick a favourite because everybody was just so nice.
That is true. Would this Stephanie win by much? Was this a close category?
Yeah. No, she won by quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
So she got 45.7 of the vote.
Oh, so she Slipknot in this category then?
Yeah. So yeah,
Wow.
well deserved.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, as Jack said,
Yeah.
thank you to everybody that appeared on the show last year. If it wasn't for you, we probably still wouldn't be doing this.
Exactly. Well done, Stephanie, for winning the big one there. So it's
Mm.
awesome news. Yeah. I'm not too sure if I met you or not, but thank you for coming on. Maybe we can have you on again one day. That's really amateur, isn't it? Right.
So
And then go on.
yeah, I was gonna say, at the end of the voting, we put a suggestions box for people to give their suggestions on what we should do this year.
Yeah, and we get some interesting comments that aren't even suggestions on this sometimes.
Yeah, I know. So in the end, I had to put a little note on there to say that we only accept suggestions for episodes, and not complaints about who we did and didn't vote for and didn't nominate.
Yeah, because I was looking through this the other day to, get my memory refreshed for this, and going back to the awards, going back to Song of the Year, Gemma, you picked Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, and quite a few people didn't agree with this, did they, Gemma?
No, I don't understand why people didn't agree with me. Because it's not just done on what song was released this year, it was done on who had the biggest song of the year.
And why
And
was
the
it one of
fact
the biggest
that,
songs of the year? Tell us. Come on. Tell us.
well, it was huge in season 4 of Stranger Things, and it got its first number 1 in July. So I don't understand why people kept complaining. And then there, there was some other suggestions saying that, like, some other Beyonce songs should have been nominated. And let me see what else. What other complaints we had.
Yeah, it's quite fun going through our complaints. I feel like I'm working back at retail.
We should have added Lavender Haze by Taylor Swift for Song of the Year.
Okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers for Band of the Year.
Okay. The album wasn't
there was
that
a
big.
lot of those.
Yeah, I don't agree with the Red Hot Chili Peppers one. Their album wasn't that big, and they did tour, but no, I don't agree with that comment. Sorry, whoever said that.
Right, so we'll just go through some of the suggestions now instead of complaining about the complaints that were made.
Yeah, although I did get some love in the suggestions, actually. I will say that. I'll go through.
One of the biggest suggestions we had, I lost count of how many people kept suggesting this, that you need to appear on more episodes. Everybody misses you.
Yeah, well, I'm like a special occasion on the show. But I've said before, I will be coming back more on the show this year. Don't worry. I won't be back full time, but I'll be doing more than what I have been doing. So
yeah.
I
think last year you only appeared on the festival.
I did a little bit at the beginning. A little bit at the beginning.
At the beginning of the year. Like,
yeah,
January, February. Then after March, you were missing in action.
I didn't exist for a while. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay.
But it's not your fault, so.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be appearing more this year. I do promise. I have said that, and I will be. But thank you to my fans, I guess, who have wanted to see me back. That's probably the way I'm going to word it. Thank you to the Jack fans. Your love stays strong. I mean, we even had someone email in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
everybody's worried about you.
I know.
Okay,
well, I'm alive and well. Anyway, we'll get to the suggestions.
Right, so some of the suggestions we had. So a lot of people want us to do like best of the 80s and best of the 90s.
I'm absolutely down for that.
Yeah, me too. We should do another playlist swap episode.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. We've done what, 3 of them now?
Yeah.
In the 4th one. Yeah,
Um,
I'm down
one
for
of
that.
the other suggestions was get me to listen to rock again.
I'm down for that. That's fine. You can do that tomorrow if you want.
I think what we should have done when we went to that gig in December, we should have just vlogged it, because then everybody would understand why I absolutely hate that genre of music.
I'm gonna ignore
Because I think
that.
then people would have understood that I was absolutely traumatized by that whole experience, and then they wouldn't put me through it again.
Traumatized. Is that really the word you're gonna use?
I was very
You make
traumatized.
it sound like you were a victim. It's
I
just,
was a
oh my god.
victim of yours and Chloe's persistence in getting me to go. You didn't give me an option to say no, I didn't want to go. It was, you're coming, that's the end of it.
Okay, you didn't have to have a ticket. You didn't have to come to London. So can you rephrase that? You made it sound like we kidnapped you. Like, just for the record, Gemma made her own way there by herself to London. Otherwise, people are going to think like, people are going to think what? People are going to wonder why I didn't come on the show for so long. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
moving on. So
yeah, I think we should.
we had some suggestions for heavy metal music.
Nice.
Then classic rock bands.
Okay, like AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, I guess, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Episodes where we create playlists for certain occasions.
that could be interesting.
Another Disney episode.
That'd be the 3rd one, right?
Yes, part 3.
Uh,
Which would
I
work
think,
quite nicely in September.
yeah, I would say we'll save that one for a certain time, which yeah, that sounds good to me.
Actors who became musicians.
I can think of musicians that became actors. Jennifer Lopez, Will Smith. The other way around, I'm not too sure. I might that'll take some research.
Yeah. But that could work either way.
Yeah, I think if we did it evil, excuse me. Yeah, sorry.
Best UK indie musicians.
Yeah, that could be good.
Underrated music artists.
Yeah, that one could be good. I can think of like 10 right now. Yeah, I would not shut up on that one. So that I'm definitely up for that.
One that I
Yeah,
thought was pretty good, and that, because we've done one where it's like big in the UK but not in America. What
yeah,
about if we switched it and did big in America but didn't break the UK?
yeah. That could be interesting. Yeah, I'm down for that. Absolutely.
And then
Well,
the
it sounds like. Go on.
last one I really, really liked. Get past guests on and do like creating personal playlists with that artist.
That one could be very fun and interesting. Actually, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Didn't sound very enthusiastic then when I said that. Let me do that. That could be really fun and interesting. Realised I sounded well grumpy when I said that. Yeah, that could be really good. Yeah, I'm up for that, 100%. Wow.
We've
Well,
got
thank you.
good
Go on.
selection.
I keep interrupting you. I'm so sorry. Go on. What were you gonna say?
No, I just said we've got a few good suggestions for this year, so it'll keep us busy.
Yeah, and thank you for giving us your suggestions. That's really awesome, and some good mixture there, like you said. So yeah, we'll do our best to get around to that. I think we should try and get through this list quicker than the others we've done.
Yeah, I think the list that was created last year, I think only 3 were ticked off.
Yeah, I think
Just the
that
rest
should
were
be our.
interviews.
I think that should be our plan this year, is try and get
Yeah.
through the list. Yeah,
Yeah.
which means more
Good
appearances
variety.
for me, so that's good.
Yeah.
Exactly. So awesome stuff. Well, then, guys, thank you very much for your votes. And yeah, those are our 2022 Music Award results. We hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you for everybody that voted. And we look forward to everybody listening throughout this year, as we've got lots planned, as you've just heard, plus more interviews with musicians.
Indeed. So yeah, awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Take care as always, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.